What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Today we'll be talking about Bad Boys Ride or Die. The film follows the late police captain gets linked to drug cartels. Mike Lowery and Marcus Burnett must go on a dangerous mission to clear his name. And right off the back, I gotta tell you, I absolutely love this film. Oh my gosh. Bad Boys Ride or Die is the perfect summer blockbuster. This year has seen so many movies flop at the box office. And seeing Bad Boys perform so well just on opening night alone is such a relief. If you're gonna do a reboot, a prequel, a sequel, or whatever, make sure you remember what made that film special in the first place. And that's exactly what Adil and Bilall do in this movie. They know what they're doing behind the camera. And this time around, they double down on their vision, allowing them to be the same characters we know and love. What I love about this film is how big it feels, not just in blockbuster scale, but in stakes. Both films feel very threatening, but in this film in particular, it feels more personal because they're coming after the person who believed in them the most. Everything that was built in the past films is now in danger, and you feel that throughout the whole movie. And you want to see these characters get out of the situation, but seeing them in fear really does bring it back down to earth and show that they're just humans, not superheroes. Another thing that made this movie great was a reminder of what made it work in the first place, and that's Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. This movie didn't need some distracting side plot or side character because it knew what it had. Will and Martin both go on their own internal problems in this film. It plays a big part and it allows them to grow as characters. Also, another thing that I love is that this movie got really surreal. And I'm not talking about just no one scene either. Nah, this movie really does go for it in the imagery department. It was so unexpected and I absolutely loved it. It has some beautiful imagery in the movie, and you know when you see it because it's the only movie in the franchise that really does go for it. Now, I do have one problem with the movie. Just one. It's not crucial, but it is a problem. And it's something I've seen a lot in action movies these days, and that's shaky cam. If you don't know what shaky cam is, it's a camera technique used by filmmakers where the camera shakes consistently, and it's to show off an intense moment in the film. And it's mostly used in handheld filmmaking. I'm personally not a fan of it. It can really ruin your action scenes and make it feel like you're trying to hide instead of show off your action. This film does do that, but thankfully it's not in every scene. But it's still a problem nevertheless. But even with that being said, a part of me still wants to give this movie some leeway because it really does have some wild fun with this camera work. They used a lot of camera techniques with the camera placements in this film. It was a lot more creative than Bad Boys for Life. They was placing that camera everywhere. I'm talking about outside of a watch. They did it outside of an elevator. They even had different point of views from first person, a gun POV to even a propane tank. This movie wasn't sparing anything when it came to the action scenes. Bad Boys Ride or Die is a celebration of what came before and what they have now. It doesn't insult or deny what came before it. The comedy is enforced and the dramatic scenes are able to breathe. They never undercut each other, but they both feel necessary. Out of the two films from the new directors, this is their best one. Their vision feels like their own, and the writing from Chris Bremner and Will Bill feels stronger. I also love the different ways they still try to include Joe Pantoliano into the story because he's been there since day one. This movie deserves all the praise because I had such a fun time watching this. It's no masterpiece, it's not gonna win no awards. It's just a fun summer action movie that had a lot to offer. If you didn't like the past ones, I don't think this was gonna necessarily win you over, but I will say still give it a chance. My theater, we was all just laughing and just enjoying what was on screen. Everyone even went crazy when Reggie got to shine. He had one scene that was pretty cool that I know everyone is just gonna love. I'm just so happy this movie lived up to the hype and it's being so successful. I absolutely loved it, and this is my personal favorite film of the year so far. And that'll be all for this review. If you've seen Bad Boys Ride or Die, please tell me what you thought about in the comments and tell me what was your favorite scene. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so you know when I upload. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you with the next one.